Hello guys, I'm Rebel and welcome back to Anybody Can Code Python series. Today we'll discuss about exceptional handling in Python. Like any other programming languages, Python also provides a way to handle runtime errors called as exceptional handling. Now let me take you down through a program to better understand exceptional handling. So in this program, I have initialized a list of expenses that happened in a day and then pass the list to a function named expenditure where the expenses have been summed up and the total expenditure have been printed. So now let's run this. Here we got type error. That is because we tried to add a string 400 to integer values. So now let's handle this error by using a conditional construct if type of I is int so only if the type is int, add the total, otherwise print wrong data type and then break the loop. Now click on run. As you can see, although I handled the error by using an if-else statement, it returned the wrong output. That is, it has added only the three values 100, 200 and 300 and returned the wrong value. So in such a case, you can use exceptional handling, which primarily consists of try and except blocks. This is the basic syntax of try except block, where first let's replace this with a for loop where first let's replace this with the for loop to add all the expenses. For I in expenses total plus equal to I and then print the total. And here in the except block, let's give type error print type error wrong data type. So now let's substitute this try except block in this place. Click on run. It has written type error wrong data type. Like you can see, first the compiler has tried to execute this code inside the try block. So when it faced an error, it straight away jumped inside the except block and executed this line without giving us any incorrect output like before. Now let's discuss the types of errors in Python. One among it is type error, which we saw in this program, and similarly there are many such errors. Let me now show you some of the important among them. Firstly, name error. This type of error occurs when you try to access a variable that is not defined in the program. So for example, to calculate the average, divide the total by 5. Click on run. So here it throws name error because total hasn't been defined in the program. Now secondly, zero division error. This type of error raises when you try to divide a value by 0. So let's define total is equal to 800, and when you try to divide it by 0, let's see what happens. And when you try to divide it by 0, it must throw zero division error. Click on run. So it throws zero division error. And the third type of error is index error. Index error occurs when you try to access a value whose index is out of range. For example, first let's declare a list consisting of 4 values 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let me give list 1 of 4. Click on run. So it throws index error, list index out of range because there are 4 elements whose index value starts from 0, 1, 2 and 3. But we try to access the 4th index. So that's why it threw index error. And also Python allows us to handle different types of error that occur in the same program. So here you can use multiple except blocks to handle every unique error that occurs. To demonstrate it, now let's purposely add an error by trying to find the average. AVG is equal to total divided by 0. So on dividing a number by 0, it must throw zero division error. So for that, let's add another except block, except zero division error, print division by 0. Click on run. So here it throws type error, although we expected zero division error to be displayed. So that is because this type error has found its matching except block. So now let's solve this. To demonstrate the zero division error, click on run. So now the zero division error has found its matching except block and display the output. And that's how you can handle multiple exceptions with a single try. Suppose if any of the errors in your program does not match with any of the except blocks, then you can use a default except block in such a case. Simply give except and then print some error occurred. And guys, if no exception occurs in your program, then you can use a else block to display the output statement. So now let's solve all the errors to display the working of else statement. So here we have 0 division error. Let's change this to 0 to, so here there are 5 values. So let's give 5 and then add an else block, else print total, print average. Click on run. So this is the total and this is the average. Since there was no error in the program, the else block got executed. And similarly, there is also another type of statement called as finally, which will get executed regardless of the execution status. Finally, print finally block. So here the finally block also got executed. The finally block can be very useful in performing operations like closing a file, because closing a file is mandatory in all cases. So that's all about exceptional handling in Python. We'll discuss about another interesting topic in the next tutorial. Until then, stay tuned and see you all in the next.
Hey YouTube, how are you doing? Stay tuned to Facebook for more awesome videos. Don't forget to subscribe.